There is no mesh read and all the stuff that Sam was used to playing in. So it's a pro-style offense. Obviously, they're big up front, and we know what they've done the last few weeks. They can run the ball maybe as good as anybody in the country, and we got a big challenge ahead of us.
You see much differences from the Tommy Rees era?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we broke down all their stuff from a year ago, but it's a little different.
Peyton talked about some of the breakdowns last week. How much of that would you attribute to maybe a little bit of inexperience in some positions?
Yeah, well, the biggest issue was when we got hit with two plays. Really, the first drive they did a good job. They did some stuff we weren't ready for, didn't prepare for, running option with their quarterback, and then they caught us in a pressure, and they schemed us up at that point. So that was more of a schematic standpoint than it was on the kids. Then the second touchdown, the long run, one of our best players was out of his gap. And, unfortunate, we had a couple other older guys not in the right position and, didn't have angles to make that tackle, so we got hit. But you take that long run out, and, I was pretty happy with how we responded after the first drive.
I'm guessing you had to scramble just a little bit when Jakeem got hurt. I think even one play, Payne Wilson made sure that he was the deep safety. What was it like to just kind of adjust on the fly?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, our kids stepped up. Sean Brown came in and played really well, in my opinion. So him and Rock were going to be the guys that manned that position up, and then Rock got hurt as well. So Sean played the whole game, and thought he did a really nice job, and made a lot of plays for us.
When you have someone like Bishop who literally just arrived this summer, how fast has he been able to kind of learn things?
Yeah, Bishop is, we thought he had a really good fall camp. He actually had the most interceptions in camp of any of our DBs. So really impressed with how he plays. He's smart, understands our scheme really well. Kid was a former high school quarterback, so he's a smart guy. Used to making calls, and we really like where he's at right now.
And it looked like Bishop was in for a lot of third downs, specifically a lot of passing downs.
Yeah.
Was that like a skill set specific thing?
Yeah, that was a package that we play with.
Okay.
And Bishop's in that. So, his role is just going to keep increasing as we go on through the season. And again, he's very smart, can play any of the positions in the back end.
I know it's just a couple of games into the season, but do you see any kind of differences or improvement with Sam Hartman when he was at Wake versus now at Notre Dame?
It's just so different when you're breaking him down now in a pro-style offense where he's not, again, running the mesh, doing all those things. But as we all know, Sam's a great quarterback. The numbers show you that. And he's just calm. He has great pocket presence, knows the game. So, I'm sure Sam is fired up to come back to North Carolina and play a old rivalry, and, he's going to be fired up for this game. And, I got a lot of respect for him. He's a good football player, and, so, we're going to have a challenge, but, I'm excited about that challenge, and I know our kids, and it goes back. Your most improvement all year long is game 1 to game 2. Because now all the cobwebs are broken, you're ready to roll now. And so I feel really good about how we've practiced this week. We've had a lot of energy, big game obviously. We know our fan base is going to be here to support it, and I think the kids are starting to feel that. So I'm looking for big time improvements from us, and we got to go out and play very solid and play well to win this game.
Most teams usually rotate 2 backs. Notre Dame might rotate 4. Do you have to teach the guys what back does a little different from other backs?
They're all big. They're all fast. They run hard. And so, again, it's going to be a challenge for us. But, we have to make sure that we have 11 guys to the football. That's the key for us. We can't leave our DBs one-on-one with these big backs. That will be an issue for us. So we've got to get guys to the ball. And, that's the key for us is just getting everybody to it, playing with a lot of effort.